Yes, we're 3 minutes before the start here, just to wait for some people to join the conversation. This
is Stoyan. I'm Elena, and we'll be also joining by our colleague Anton, who is actually there in the back. He'll be joining us a bit later.
We already have 2 people.
We have 2 people.
We'll wait another 2 minutes before we start.
And of course, we would like to thank all of you that joined our conversation today. And we truly appreciate that you are part of our community and you do follow all the feedback and all the updates we do give you on a monthly basis. And this means a lot to us. We do appreciate the football conversation that we actually execute with the people in our community. It's actually 2 more minutes. Yeah.
We have the first like.
We have the first one. That's great.
Hello, Ilya.
Hello, Ilya.
Actually, it was great to meet you today. Today I had the great chance to meet one of our community members, Ilya Chalamov, and we had a great conversation for about an hour, and we discussed a lot of things about the project, and I'm really happy that we have the chance to meet in person people from our community. And actually, we last couple of months we had the chance to meet some other people from our community also, and all the events that we attend, mostly in Europe. But it's always motivational, and when we have this direct touch with you guys, we are really happy. And that's also why we are doing these live sessions every last Wednesday of the month, to update you with some more information that and some traction that we have for the last month, and also to answer all your questions that you have.
And I think it's 5 o'clock sharp, which means that we can definitely start our Ask Me Anything session today. This is the 3rd one so far, and we will definitely be having one again in December.
As you see, we are in black, maybe because of the Black Friday that is coming this week. But actually, yeah, that is just occasion. And that's Anton.
This is Anton.
He's not in black. No, but he has a black beard. So.
Actually, he is the most experienced guy as doing live streams, because he has his own podcast for designers. Yeah. We will put the link later in the description. But we learn a lot from him about how to do and how to execute these live sessions.
Okay, putting me on the spot a little bit, but
yeah.
You can explain a little more about this, because it's interesting.
On the podcast, yeah, I mean, if there are any Bulgarian, because it's in Bulgarian, I mean, we wanted to do it in English, but since there are a bunch of other design-related podcasts, I should say, in English, and a lot of people in Bulgaria actually don't know English that well, or don't speak English that well. Not a lot, but the percentage of them for sure. So we decided for it to be in Bulgarian. If you are a designer, you speak Bulgarian, the podcast should be pretty interesting for you. But yeah, we'll put the link somewhere. It's not the topic of this.
Yeah, it's not, but it's something interesting. And actually, last 2 weeks ago, Anton attended an event that was especially for design, and the hall was overcrowded, like 120 people, I think. I count them personally. And yeah, definitely, like this part of the project is...
Yeah, and the other thing is that the design community in Bulgaria is kind of growing, and that's actually good for our projects and all the other projects that are based or starting here, because there's a lot of talent around. So that's pretty good. And yeah, that's what I've learned from actually having the podcast and going into like community meetups and speaking in front of the community and all that.
Yeah, and actually, Ilya just said that designs are very good.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
okay, and let's
The other
start.
black half of
Yeah,
the team.
let's start first with some little updates. Last 1 month, as what we are up to last 1 month. We had the great chance to visit Malta Blockchain Summit. We were there with Elena, and this time it was really amazing. I didn't expect to be so crowded with the right people to meet there, and there was around 5,000 people in the conference, and like we're still following up the people that we met, hundreds of people that are really keen on crypto, keen on events, on the blockchain at all, on the entertainment industry, and even Akon was there as a special celebrity guest. We didn't have the chance to meet him actually in person, but now we have the right contacts to approach him and to present him our project, because he is like one of the most relevant people in the world for our project. Like he has his own cryptocurrency called Acoin, and also his entertainer, his who is Akon. And it's great. It is great that this kind of persons actually are involved now in the blockchain, and they are trying to build solutions and build real communities and products around the blockchain. And yeah, we had the chance to speak with a lot of people. We have like 10 people that are really relevant for us. One of them is he holds 70% of the ticket sales market in Malta, and we met in person, and he's even open to become our advisor and to give us some ideas for approaching the market from his experience. And yeah, that are some good things that are as a follow-up from the Malta conference, and a lot of other people that are related with the crypto, with organizing events. We also met a guy that do meetups in Malta and also in Berlin, and they will be open to become our community members and to start selling tickets through our platform. And a lot of other things like this are coming, and they're on the pipeline now to be executed. And soon there will be some official announcements about this. But what we take from this conference in Malta for a week, it's really valuable for us. The other event that we attended, it was last week. As you know, we were winner for the national winner for best blockchain startup on CESA Awards, and
Central European Startup Awards.
And yes, thank you, Ali. And our trip to Bucharest was because the finals for the region, like 10 countries, were in Bucharest, and actually we didn't won. You saw, we had a great competitor as one of the most the biggest competitors. It was Ethereum, a great project that is based on a blockchain, and they do social betting. And they are very far on the product development, and they won the finals, and we respect that. And we was the first guys to say cheers to them and to say congratulations. The great thing was that we actually made a lot of people also on this event, and we crossed our communities. We had a couple of really great persons that join our community because of our visit there. And
We actually managed to become some sort of friends with the team of Ethereum, because we met them in Bucharest, and we exchanged some, we kind of exchanged some information about their project, our stage of growth, their stage of growth, and I think that was a very fruitful connection. Although that we didn't won, we won new friends and new people to join our community, and this is very important for us. It's far more important than just winning a prize. So I think we are very accomplished and satisfied from what we achieved. And I'm truly hoping that next year, when we get nominated again to any sort of for any sort of prize, we'll be winning. But
actually, this kind of events, they're really valuable for every project that attends and that is nominated or pitching. Like last week, also until we were in Bucharest, our colleague Georgi Chisuse and also Anton attend a beta pitch. It's a pitching competition organized by one of the biggest co-working spaces here in Bulgaria, and we attended. Maybe Anton can explain a little more about the event because he was there.
Yeah, it was an event for all types of startups, so it wasn't like a blockchain type of event, but the idea was again, it has like the regionals, then it has finals and all that. Those were I think the regionals. And then George Joro from our team pitched there, and I do believe that was one of the good projects there, because there were some that were also pretty good. They were all over the place, so it's like different spaces, different industries, different markets. So it wasn't even only software, so it was all over the place. But still, it was a pretty good experience. I really loved how Joro pitched our project. There were a lot of good questions, good feedback from the jury. We met we met all of them. We met a lot of different people from other startups as well. It was, all in all, it was pretty good, and we were really like on the edge of winning, in my opinion.
Yeah, actually, you can go to our Facebook page, Evedo, and the whole live stream from the pitch is there with the Q&A session also, and for sure you can take a deeper look of our pitch. Ilya has a question. This event's in Malta and Bucharest. What platform are they using currently for the events? Actually, they do not use some specific platform for the organization of the event, but they use a ticket sales platform, and they use Eventbrite. Malta Blockchain Summit, they have integrated their own ticketing system, but there were a couple of satellite events around the conference that they were using Eventbrite. And as every time, I can say again that Eventbrite is a great service, and also a great competitor to compete with. But for sure, we have talks with every event organizer there, that very soon they will be able to sell their tickets through Evedo, and then hopefully they will use our platform. Yeah, thanks.
Actually, Stan was very right, but apart from Eventbrite, they're also using another software called Hova. It's an application that more or less brings the community that goes to a certain event and kind of make them communicate together. But apart from that, they do not use any particular service such as ours. Stan even had a conversation on the previous Malta Blockchain Week with the organizer himself, Emin. And in the future, when our platform is ready, Malta Blockchain Summit and all of the other events organized by Sigma Group, they can ultimately adopt our service in the future. This is nothing really signed still, but still, we have ongoing talks with them as event organizers and people from the industry.
And if I can finish the updates from the events that we attend, also Georgi Chisuse, he was in Las Vegas for the Las Vegas Blockchain Week, also in the beginning of this month, and some great connections from there also that we are following up now, and people that we already actually have a couple of conversations. Yesterday, I had a conversation with the founder of Mobile.io, which is a wallet and payment processor payment processor, and also a project that is run by the CEO is Performer. He is a DJ, and his wife is a EDM DJ, and they were like really impressed what we achieved so far, and now we're trying to find the right way to collaborate, and maybe they will become our affiliators also, and we'll start connect us with the people from the industry that they know in person. And yeah, and let's start now with a couple of questions that we already received.
I have drafted them.
And Ellie, maybe you can take this from here.
Yeah, sure, of course. So first off, I would like to thank all of you who send us questions. Ilya, who is already here in our channel during our AMA session, he sent us one very particular question. But not only him, I've got 4 more questions that I received on my email. Stan also received on his email, and one of them particularly is regarding the current stage of our ticketing platform development, time frames, roadmap on launching, and any additional information that we can give out to community. Rick, who is our CTO, Chief Technical Officer, is not here at the moment, but I'm quite sure that Stan can update us as well and tell you more, because he's following the development.
Actually, the update is that we're ready with the ticketing, and now we're on a final step to implement the payment processor. Yesterday, we received our account and everything that we need as a API documentation, and Rick actually is working on the integration. Once we have this, we'll be ready to start selling tickets. And as we mentioned last time, we have the first event that will be executed as a ticket sales through the platform. And our last conversations with them, we already sent them a contract to sign, and for sure in the beginning of next week we'll have it signed. And they're planning to start their ticket sales and to publish their event in the beginning of December. That means next week. And next week we fingers crossed that the world will be still the same. Next week we can start with the first ticket sales, because we already have the platform. You can actually go to our platform, you know, that evedo.co/tickets, and you can see the demo, and the last update will be there once we are ready with the payment processor integration, and then we can start approach events that can execute ticket sales. And here is a question that I received actually, because we market our B2C marketplace as a 0% commission marketplace. And here is really important to clarify that it will be a 0% commission when the event organizer sell his tickets through the Evedo token, and that will come like in the second quarter of next year. For the moment, we are starting to receive payments with fiat, with credit and debit cards, and also we will be open to serve like Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum as a crypto payments, and the event organizers will be able to to sell their tickets and to choose how they want to receive the funds. And with this service, this will be a commission service, because when you pay with card, there are some card fees. They're usually 1.5, 1.8, 2.1% credit card fees, and that's why we will sell the tickets with 3% commission. That's our plan for now, and on that way, with this 3%, we will actually will cover the costs for the payments that will be done with the ticket purchases. And once our token is used for the payments, then it will be a 0% commission for the event organizer. Yeah, that's a really important clarification from our end. And yeah, fingers crossed, guys, that that everything as a technology will be actually, it is ready, but the integration with the payment processor, it took a little more time. Like hopefully this week we'll be ready with this. And
better to be late ready than to have some issues. This is what we want to clarify.
On the final step there, everything is set. All the business coaches, motivational speakers, sales gurus are potential event organizers. Actually,
yes, to a certain extent, that is true.
If we can say this, like if you do a meetup, and even if it's free, you can execute free tickets through the platform. This will cost zero for the event organizer. Just some people put it just as a RSVP functionality to know that 20 people are coming, and not only attending on Facebook and they don't appear. And even free events will be even now they can create event and start not selling but giving tickets to the people. Every event organizer that is coach, speaker, or sales guru, of course, Grant Cardone. Actually, I texted this guy an email because we know each other in person, but he didn't respond.
Not yet.
Maybe one day. Yeah, I'll ping him again soon. And every coach, sales guru, party organizer, festival organizer, even today I had a meeting with our advisor Monish Terev. He's the owner of a couple of venues here, and he said that he will be open to sell for some special events in his clubs tickets for the events through our platform, because like even a disco or a club, it can execute ticket sales through the platform. With every event organizer, on the moment we'll work like we sit together, we sign a contract for the ticket sales, and then we set up the different types of tickets, and then we go live for the ticket sales. This process will be automatic, like in the next stages of the development of the project. But for the moment, it's really important for us to be sure that everything is set on the right way. Ellie, can you see the next question?
Of course. Yeah. Actually, the next question is more or less related for the next couple of months, and it's actually, do we have any idea about future events that we'll be attending? Obviously, there will be lots of conferences coming up next year, also in December, but I would like to focus on us presenting and taking part in the World Economic Forum in Davos in January, which is going to take place between, I think, 22nd to 23rd of January. I have to check. So we'll be probably flying for Switzerland this January. Apart from that, we got invited to Dubai as well and London, and we're planning actually to organize meetups, but we'll let you know on them, because we're still trying to figure out how we're going to do them, which countries, which cities. Is it going to be just Sofia in the beginning, and then we're gonna go on from there.
Actually, we had some, as Eli just mentioned, we have some conversations with some of our partners in Evedo to execute together a couple of meetups, mostly in Europe. But this can be a great approach to the local communities in different countries to create events with the local ecosystem and to present and also other projects that are our partners.
Yeah.
But this is another thing that is ongoing, and when we have more info, we will let the community know.
Definitely, if we definitely go for organizing meetups, it's going to be something quite public. It's not going to be something private. We're going to do open events that will bring not only Evedo's community, but also people interested in blockchain, events, entertainment, and it's going to be much bigger and on another scale. And by the way, Stan is holding a flyer for the first time. Maybe he wants to say something about this flyer.
Yes. Maybe part of you guys will celebrate New Year and New Year's Eve.
Anthony is still here as well.
Because you know that in different parts of the world, people are celebrating in a different date. But here in Bulgaria, as you know, like I'm. Yes. No, we
read books on New Year's Eve.
He's lying. I want to show you this flyer. Where you can see actually that Evedo is also one of the supporters, and this flyer is for a big event for the New Year's Eve that I'm happy that I organize with the partners from the company Fly Event. You know about this company. Fly Event is a company that I am co-founder there, and it's event management company, and we do this kind of stuff. This is a big party for more than 2,000 people, and we do it every New Year's Eve on 31st of December. We have booking with more than 20 performers, really top performers from Bulgaria. And this year, because our product Evedo is live, and we are now with Evedo, we are official supporter of this event, and also we will have some great exposure during the event with some advertisement materials and some great stuff that will be around the event, and we will even put some more info about this event after that in the description. But yeah, Evedo is proud to be part of this, and yeah, actually, if we take a look at the bookings of these artists, they are. We can say that this is the kind of offline working version of the Evedo B2B, because we are through the whole process of the booking of the performance for the event, and we know what to implement in our B2B for sure. Are there more questions?
Yes, there are more questions, and I'm referring to them. So, are there any additions in your team? That was another question I received. To be honest, we're still looking for developers to join our team. We recently signed partnership with a company with DevOps. These are people who will be working on our product aligned with the vision of our CTO. And we can definitely say that our team is indeed growing. And this is the moment I can say that I'm looking for somebody to join the marketing department. And if you think of somebody to do that, we'll be more than welcome. Our team is expanding and growing. And in the same time, we're trying to do it in a way which is sustainable and will allow us to have a sustainable growth. It's not about just bringing new people in our team. We do consider taking new people and taking them as a part of our family. So every person that joins us and becomes a part of our project, our vision, and our little family. So it's very important for us to do it very steadily, slowly, in a very proper way. We also received a question. Have we?
I want just to add here that
of course.
that we have the careers page in our website, where we publish all the people that we are looking for, and we have actually one new developer that we are speaking with now, and next week we have a conversation between him, our CTO Rick, and me, and yeah, we're looking for people. We'll also share in the description the career page. If somebody knows somebody that can take part of or can apply for one of our positions, feel free to share.
I think as Dejan mentioned, we're definitely looking for people primarily for our development department. But if you have somebody that is generally interested to know more about the events ecosystem and industry and would like to see how is it behind in the backstage, we're more than welcome to receive CVs, information, and any referrals from you guys. Of course, it will be a pleasure for us. And the other question that I did receive, it was, have we onboarded any a famous celebrity in our platform, or have we signed any contract with a celebrity as an influencer or some ambassador of our product? This question is quite tricky because so far we have some very famous names who signed in our platform and registered. So they're part of our ecosystem initially. But apart from that, as a question, have we signed a deal with somebody that is going to be the face of our project internationally? No, we have not. But we are in a stage to currently negotiate people and names in the industry which will in the future be able to spread the word about our product and be real faces of what we're trying to build.
Yeah, I can update that.
Just to mention something, we were looking to speak with Aiken during the multi-blockchain summit, but during the summit, not only Aiken came as a reference name, we made a contact with somebody quite close to where I am, the hip hop artist, and
we are coming to you.
This is the interesting thing. If we definitely manage to go to Davos in January, we will definitely have a meeting with him there because he'll be attending, and this is information which is confirmed for us, and we are really looking forward to make that sort of direct connections and spread the word through that kind of people.
Yeah, and what I want to add here also is that I cannot say now the name, but I get in touch with one of the top 10 festivals in the world, one of the co-founders, and I'm presenting him Evedo now, and the feedback from them will be really amazing and will be great. And I'm in touch on like WhatsApp with him, and hopefully this will lead to something good. I don't want to share the name now of the festival, but it's in top 10, and we're slowly going to the people that are really huge in the industry, and we are trying to approach them as much as we can and to present them what we are doing, where we are, what is our current stage, what we plan to do, what we plan to achieve, how we can solve the problems that for sure they face on the everyday work. Yes, the fashion events.
Yeah, of course, fashion events are very important. I don't know how you brought up this subject, but I'm looking forward to see London Fashion Week being organized on Evedo, because they definitely need that sort of solution, because they are not only event organizer, they're also providing new emerging talent, and they're connecting DJs with fashion celebrities and people who are part of the lifestyle ecosystem. So fashion events, especially these organized throughout a whole city, they definitely need a solution that will help them save their money, save their time, and help them with efficiency. So yes, I would also love to see New York Fashion Week as well being organized in Evedo.
Yes, and every event is our client, and that's why this market is so huge. What we receive as information last week was that only the live event stage in UK is 2.1 billion British pounds, and there is a huge growth, like more than 20% in the last 1 year, and that's only the live concerts and the live stage events. Just imagine the size, like it's really more than $1 trillion per year worldwide. And for sure, with a good product, with a great team, with the right partners, we can approach this industry and take even a small cut in next years, which is huge. Yeah. Okay, is there?
I don't have any more questions, but I think we can discuss Ilias question that we received in our in your.
Yeah, actually we receive also, that's maybe the last question for the moment that we still didn't answer. The question is, how about applying for additional funding for the project with this Bulgarian fund and a link to a Bulgarian fund, Innovation Accelerator? That's a great question that we receive because this is important for us to share with the community that we are planning to execute private round next month from our project to raise the next round that will be needed for the sustainability of the project and for the growth of the team. And Ilya asked this question, and it's right on time because we already prepared this round, and very soon we'll publish more information publicly. Because for the development of this project, this burns money, and with the investment so far, we are achieving our milestones from the roadmap. But for sure, will be great if we bring more fuel next month, and to have more fuel for the next 1 year of the development and for the growth of the team and the growth of the platform, business development, marketing, and etc. And accelerators are not exactly the right companies, investors to approach.
They're not the right fit for us.
Yes, but VCs, angel investors, any kind of relevant for the event industry businesses,
family offices as well.
They are relevant for us, and we'll definitely approach when we start actively onboarding new investors, and that will be equity investment. Our next round, we'll give next weeks. We will give more information publicly with a Medium post about this. But yeah, we already start thinking how to secure the next 1 year of the project, and how to not only secure it, but also to be ready to scale the team double and triple sized, like 20 and more people. And we're gonna publish this info very soon. And yeah, that's why when we start this actively, of course, any kind of VCs, any kind of capital that can be dedicated as an equity investment in our company will be interesting. But our focus for sure will be to onboard as a small equity partners and investors, relevant businesses like event companies, festivals, and people from the industry, because this will be the smartest money that we can bring to the project.
I think, yes, I think if people are from the industry, such as festival owners, festival organizers, or club owners, or promoters, or people who distribute, let's say, technical equipment, if they see potential in our product and if they are more interested to invest, that will be even better for us, because they will understand, they will understand initially what is the essence what we are trying to build and why our product is valuable for the industry. And that means obviously that, as Stoyan said, we'll be tackling a mix of different people to finish our private round.
Actually, I have another one question that I received, and that's how our affiliate program is going. And as we said last time in our last live session, most of the newcomers in our B2B, they are like almost 1,000 people now registered. Most of the businesses that are registered, they are coming from the affiliate network that we already have. And if you forgot about this, we will share also the affiliate page. If you or somebody, some of your friends is open to help us to grow the platform, we have a great conditions for affiliators, and they can join us and bring partners in our B2B. And the affiliators are now around 60 people worldwide. Not all of them are so active, which is normal, because some people bring a couple of businesses, then they just stop onboarding new people, because when they meet the other people, they will explain them about the platform. But what we are planning to do with the affiliate program is, like, first to grow it as a first step to 100 people. When we reach 100 people, the idea is that we will start do a kind of webinars for how to be more successful on onboarding new partners. And with these webinars, we will approach the affiliate partners, and we'll give them some incentive how to explain better the project, how to be more effective in onboarding. But like, I hope that in January we will reach this 100 affiliators, and we can start with like work with them more closely. The idea is that the affiliate program is limited to 1,000 people, and we see that there is interest now, and a lot of people already help us to start growing the B2B.
So.
And yeah, I think that these are the questions.
If you have any other question, now is the time. Speak now or remain silent until the next time.
The next last Wednesday
yes.
of December.
So if you have any questions,
that will be a Christmas live.
Technically, wait.
Let's see.
It's gonna be no. It's gonna be the 1st of January.
No,
it's gonna be the 25th of
Christmas. We will have a
Christmas.
special Christmas live session. Yes.
Yeah. We'll see.
That will be online session.
Yeah, it is. Maybe we will join from different locations. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the amazing support, and thank you that you are giving us a lot of ideas how to be better on the development of our project. And yeah, we'll keep you posted in our Telegram group, in all our channels about the updates. And fingers crossed about the last implementation about the ticketing, and let's start the real traction with the ticket sales next week. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Cheers, guys. It was a pleasure for us.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.